And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Football Friday in Ohio. That can only mean one thing. It is Friday night on YSN. DJ Oakley, Sam Bellino, the former tag team champions, back together for tonight's matchup between 2-1 South Range playing at Lakeview against 2-1 Lakeview Bulldogs. And Sam, when you think about these two teams, we've talked about 3 weeks how great non-conference schedules are. It doesn't matter anymore. The rest doesn't matter. The rest doesn't matter, rather, because the best part of the season is amongst us. It is NE8 season, my friend, and we are here in Lakeview. Beautiful September night, and the Raiders and the Bulldogs getting ready to do battle right here.
Yeah, although, South Range has kind of had their hand in the NE8 for the last several years, it's hard to argue that there's a better conference in the area. The NE8 football is good football. Most of these teams in this conference want to run the football, and they tackle well. Okay, so we're going to see a good football game tonight. South Range, like we've said, has had Lakeview's number. 2 years ago when South Range had a really good football team, Lakeview gave them everything they had. Last year, not as good as a football game, but I expect to see a very good football game tonight against the reigning NE8 champs, the Raiders, and the home team here, the Lakeview Bulldogs.
Back to receive for the Raiders. The opening kickoff, Colin Kay, and looks to be Gavin Hiscox. Now, the tail of the tape tonight, Sam, is going to be injuries, and both teams dealing with it right now, some playing, some not. We'll see how both teams respond to some of the adversity in the early going of this season. We are set for kickoff, and this one is away. And will be fielded on the near side, 20-yard line, getting up to the 30-yard line. Couple cuts, looking for some space, following blockers out to a little bit over the 40-yard line.
Yeah, South Range is going to take over here, and you know what you're going to get with South Range. Different team. This is my first time this year covering these Raiders. You and I spent a lot of weeks last year together covering this team. Senior-laden team last year. A lot of guys filling in some big shoes from the year past. I'm excited to watch these young guys get to work for my first time in this early season.
Nick Toy, the franchise quarterback now, sophomore, taking over. He's been exceptional to start the year for South Range. From the shotgun, he fakes the handoff, looking, play action, firing deep downfield, has a man, and that is between two receivers that were just blazing a trail toward that end zone.
Yeah, and Tommy Titus I think he had a few steps on the defenders for Lakeview, the back end. I like the confidence that coach has in his sophomore quarterback to start the game with a play action deep shot. It speaks volumes about the type of player that he has taken the snaps. Just wasn't able to connect on it. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go back to it a little bit later in the football game.
Second down and 10 for the Raiders. They line up once again, two receivers out to the right side, nobody on the near side, back in the backfield. They move them up. Handoff, Starkey looking left side, near side, trying to find and follow a blocker over the 50-yard line. Should be plenty enough for a first down. Nice lead block there for the Raiders. That pulling guard has been South Range year in and year out.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot last year. The guards are sometimes the better athletes for the South Range football team. They're the ones getting out in space. And I liked what I saw from the sophomore running back there. Another Starkey, family name here for South Range. He was patient, let his guards get out in front of him, set up some blocks. Big first down to start the series.
Joe Zaid, the name of that blocker out in front. Nice job, and that'll move the chains for South Range. First and 10. Starkey up to the right side of Toy. He gets the ball again. Drew looking for some room. He's got a little bit of a crease, and he's running through, and there's Zaid again with a lead block. Drew Starkey just following Joey Zaid all the way into Lakeview territory.
And you know what? If you're a coach and something is successful, it's as simple as making the same play call, going right back to it. You had success the play before. Let's see if we can do it again. Now you're going to start to see Lakeview make some adjustments, and South Range, I'm sure, is going to have something off of that play action there.
Football just outside the 30-yard line for the Raiders. Toy in the gun again, brings up Starkey to his right hip pocket. Two receivers to the right side. Man in motion is Valentine. They go handoff. Tommy Valentine looking for space, kicks out to the outside, the far side towards the sticks. I think they're going to mark him short, but another nice run for the Raiders.
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock, and it looks like they are going to mark him a yard short. So that's almost 3 plays, 3 first downs, but 1 yard short, like we said. But you got to be happy with winning first down. You're getting chunk yardage on first down. Second and short, this is a shot play. You're comfortable in getting a yard on second, third, or fourth down. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a shot here.
2nd and short for the Raiders. Starkey up to the left side. Excuse me. That's Hagan up to the left side. Toy's going to take it himself. Puts it away. He's still stiff-arming, looking, lunging. Did he get in the end zone? The ball is...
They're going to mark him short?
Short. I didn't know if he lost the football the way that the Bulldogs reacted, but it's going to be a first down.
So help me out. That was not Tristan Toy.
That was Nick Toy, sophomore,
Toy.
cousin.
Just having flashbacks from last year.
Right.
Quarterback able to get out of the pocket and create a play on his own. I like the play call there on 2nd and short, little play action. He saw green right away and just tucked it and took off.
Toy has, I believe it's Starkey.
Tight means something outside. Oh.
And they go under center. Toy puts a man in motion. They go handoff. They're coming to the near side and into the end zone easily for the touchdown, the South Range Raiders. And I think that was Valentine.
Yep.
And it was.
Yep, Tommy Valentine. You notice, DJ, they tighten their formation up. And what's that do? It tightens the defense up. And a little bit of movement from the quarterback going from shotgun to under center makes the defense think a little bit. Quick motion, jet sweep, great blocking out in front, was able to get the yard he needed for a touchdown.
And if he didn't prove it enough on the field, he's going to attempt the extra point. It's Drew Starkey, the burgundy and golden leg of the South Range Raiders here in 25, to attempt the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and it is no good. So the Raiders come up empty on the extra point, but they're the first on the scoreboard here tonight. We're back with Lakeview on offense. We come back right here on your Sports Network.
Reserve Run Golf Course, located in Poland, is your destination for great golf, delicious food, and fun times. Whether you're enjoying a round with friends or competing in one of our many leagues, Reserve Run is a great place for golfers of all ages. After golf, join us at another round bar and grill. With delicious food, cold drinks, and some of the best views in town, it's the perfect spot to relax after your round. Book your tee time or reservation today. Stop in or reach us online at reserverungolf.com. Reserve Run, golf, food, fun.
Back we come, 6-0 South Range. Just a shade over 10 minutes to go in quarter number 1. DJ Oakley Sambolino with you. Bulldogs will field. Oh, boy. There was a crease there for Lakeview, and it closed up quick, full of white jerseys.
Yeah, talking this offseason, talked to Coach a little bit, Coach Rock, over the offseason, and to others, football guys in the area. Talked about how this is going to be a different type of year for South Range, starting a lot of these young guys. Again, this is my first eyes on this team, and we're week 4, kind of getting into the middle of the season here. And that first drive, man, they looked very comfortable. They look like they're firing all cylinders right now. I know it's just the first drive, but 2 minutes in, 6-0. Like to see their defense get to work.
The young sophomore Asa Lance going to be the quarterback. Lines up in the power I for the Bulldogs. Under center he goes, and they go to the tailback, and not a whole lot of coverage.
Yeah, it's number 7, senior Callan Cunningham.
Usually a receiver, right?
Yeah, and we got word a little bit before kickoff that their stud running back, Hayden Newton, was sitting out this game, and it's a shame. I coached Hayden, great kid. He started as a freshman for me, tough kid. So if he's not suiting up tonight, he's probably physically unable to do so, and I know it's probably hurting him to be on the sidelines right now, but I was excited to see a little bit of Hayden. It's a shame we don't get to see him tonight.
One of the featured backs in this valley, and unfortunately that's not what you want to see. And I too was looking forward to seeing that young man play. Coach DiGiulio sends in the play to Lance. Lance hands off, and oh boy, you have a ship full of Raiders in the backfield.
Yeah,
a ship with a P, by the way.
And this staff for Lakeview, DiGiulio, he comes from a long tutelage of coaches. His father, a good coach, Coach Mickey Sikora here. They come from, some gritty football, power eye, stack eye football from back in Hubbard's day. And I understand the mentality of it. You want the mentality of a power eye football team. but you have to be able to get out of it, and especially when you're down on the scoreboard and behind the sticks like we are right now with a 3rd and long.
Indeed, a 3rd and long, and you and I have said this for years. It's tough to run on South Range. Doesn't matter what the year is, how many young guys they have. It is tough to run on the Raiders.
It just speaks volumes about the program.
Lance looking. He's going to be pressured, throws it away, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and long for the Bulldogs, and you got to think punt here, right?
Yeah, we're going to see punt come out here. Freshman 12, number 12, Blake Swinning. Father, a longtime coach here. He's going to be a good athlete here for the Lakeview Bulldogs. Basketball, baseball, football. Just a freshman, tall and lengthy. Going back to that play, it just looked like there was a little bit of confusion maybe with lack of emotion. One just didn't have any blockers out in front of him. South Range right in the quarterback's face right away.
Titus goes deep for South Range. Snap is a little high. Nice athleticism, get rid of it. And Titus going to point it out and get away from it. Poison, and it'll be about the 23-yard line where the Raiders will start their 2nd offensive set.
Yeah, Blake Swinning's probably, as a freshman, already about 6'2". If he was 6'1", I'm not sure he's catching that snap. So great job gathering that snap. And it was a great punt, nonetheless, being rushed. Good punt. Playing the field position game here. We got to get a stop if you're the Lakeview Bulldogs. We can't allow South Range to continue to be comfortable and continue to get chunk yards on 1st down. Got to win 1st down to get South Range out of their comfort zone a little bit.
So the Raiders started out throwing the football and going for the jugular right out of the gate. Let's see what they do in the 2nd. We saw them adjust quickly to Drew Starkey. Jimmy Hagan in the backfield for the Raiders right now. And they're going to get Gavin Hiscox out of the game. I'm not sure.
I'm going to guess it's a uniform, maybe covering his kneecaps, something small like that. Small for us, but, yeah, he's over there fixing his kneecaps. Small for us, but for a coach, it's a nightmare.
So Kay will come in to replace him, at least for this play. Hagan up to the left side. Toy going to take it. He's going to roll out, near side looking downfield, and that pass is broken up. Intended receiver was Valentine, and great job on defense for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Lakeview didn't fall for any of the play action they saw in front of them. Defensive backs were able to get in their drops. And, good things happen when you run to the football. Ball can get tipped in the air. And number 5 there, Trace Goizetta, almost came down with it. But, almost don't count here in football, especially on Friday nights. Or Saturdays. Or Sundays.
Or Sunday. Or Mondays. Or Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Play it all.
MAC ball. Tuesdays. They are marking it back. I'm not sure why. Okay, we're getting word that there was a holding. We missed the laundry on that one.
So it'll be 1st and 20 for South Range. Toy moves up Hagan to his left hip pocket, takes a snap. He's going to roll out near side. A little bit of pressure, throws across his body. This one is just over the outstretched arms of a Lakeview defender. My goodness, that was a dangerous throw.
Yeah, and as a right-handed quarterback rolling out to your left, that's the hardest throw that he can make, and especially with pressure in his face, he was lucky to be able to get over that first level. Lakeview almost comes down with an interception again. 2 positive plays there for the Lakeview Bulldogs, and South Range is staring down a 2nd and 20, it seems. Lakeview's got to do a good job of limiting the damage here. Don't allow them to get the sticks back. Force them to be 3rd and long. We're going to send another athlete out to the sideline.
Kay's going to go. He replaced Hiscox, and Hiscox, it looks like, is going to come back in. Maybe?
Tommy Titus.
Excuse me. I saw the one. I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be sticklers on the uniforms tonight.
Hiscox is in. Inside Kiv, some running room, trying to find space, running through tacklers, breaking through, still on his feet, 1st down and more.
Got some laundry down.
That's Drew Starkey again. And Starkey, who is getting a chance because there's an injury to Jason Vorshak. They tried to get him to go. I'm not sure of his status. We're not a doctor, so we're not going to tell you or even try to guess what the injury is. We were just told lower body.
Looks like that penalty is going to go against the Bulldogs. And
they better move the okay, there we go. I was wondering,
yeah.
Where's the chain gang going?
Yeah, so South Range with a big play on 2nd and long. Lakeview with the chance to get a big stop there and force them into 3rd and long, and just was unable to gather the running back Starkey.
Hiscox on the near side. Snap, Toy looking left, firing over the middle. It's Hiscox. Gavin to the 40, 35, 30. Inside and taken down before he can get to the 25-yard line. Another South Range first down.
And that's just a well-executed, well-coached play. Easy pitch and catch for the quarterback. You just tell your receiver to find the area, open area in his zone, settle down, let the quarterback find your numbers, and that's exactly what they did there. Able to make a 10-yard pitch and catch turn into about 20.
The balance of the Raider offense right now is probably throwing Coach DiGiulio for a loop. Up to the right side, Jimmy Hagan. Toy takes a snap, looks right, fires over, trying to find his man, and that one's incomplete. I think there was a miscommunication between passer and receiver, Toy and Hagan.
I do believe they're going to make that. They're going to call that a catch. Looks like he did get down on the sidelines there.
My apologies. Well, it certainly wasn't Hagan because he turned around without the ball.
I think it was Tommy Titus there on the sideline.
Okay, my apologies. I'm looking through binoculars, so. So here we go. Raiders lined it up again on first down. Toy up to the left side. Has a running back. Oh, a little trickery. Reverse and looking for the end zone and coming up just. Did he get him?
I don't believe. Oh, the guy in the middle is calling him a touchdown.
Touchdown, okay.
That's Tommy Valentine with the long touchdown run. You know, we used to call that a scissors action. Inside handoff. It's an inside run. Kind of tricks Lakeview there, and Tommy Valentine's able to drag a couple of the Lakeview Bulldogs into the end zone.
I wasn't sure if they were going to give it to him or not. There was a little twisting and turning at the end of that play. So Valentine on the board twice tonight. So Starkey, who missed the first one, will attempt this one. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good.
Just good.
Wow. Starkey puts it through the pipes, and it is a 13-0 lead here with 7:02 to go in quarter number 1. We will return right after this with more right here on YSN.
What I appreciate about Greenwood Chevrolet, they really seem to demonstrate their willingness to go the extra mile. The greeting was so friendly and made us feel comfortable, like we came to the right place. Our salesman was Joe Kovacic, and he seemed very friendly and was a good listener and just seemed to really pay close attention to what we were looking for. Greenwood Chevrolet truly went the extra mile for us.
At Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, you can afford to be yourself. Family owned since 1952. With one of the largest showrooms and in-stock selections in Northeast Ohio, you are sure to find pieces to make your house your perfect home. Shop with confidence with our everyday low pricing, price match guarantee, and free local delivery. We want to exceed your expectations, not your budget. From recliners to sofas to accent tables, FlexSteel's comfort, style, and quality make them the perfect.
Back we come. Kickoff by South Range. Out of bounds it?
Out of bounds. Not very different kicking game than I was used to seeing last year.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of different kicking game. Same family. And the Starkey, great athlete, don't get me wrong.
Luke on to Mount Union, as we've talked about. Jake, also the oldest brother at Mount Union as a wrestler. So I think I saw him down on the sideline, if I wasn't mistaken.
We'll see if Lakeview comes out in that power eye look again, see if they can force their big hogs up front to get a little bit of a push.
Big drive for Lakeview here.
It is a big drive. It's early in the game, but it is a big drive.
Ball rests at the 35. Lance will bring his offense out, and a little confusion coming out of the huddle. Power eye again for Lakeview. Lance takes a snap. He's going to go with the tail. He's rolling out. Nice play action. Lance firing, a little lofted. Has a player and up to about the 45-yard line. And that should be and will be a Lakeview first down, the first of the night for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a great play call. I think the tight end ran the wrong route there. He ran over the middle. I think he was supposed to break to the outside towards the sideline, and he was open. I mean, there was no South Range Raiders within 10 yards of him. If he runs a flag route like I'm assuming he should have ran, I think Lance could see him, get the ball out in front of him, and we're looking a little bit more than the damage they did. But great play nonetheless on first down, great play call. Again, 2 sophomore quarterbacks here in the NE8 battling it out.
Lance under center again. Man right behind him. He goes tailback again. Some running room on the near side, and the tackle is going to be made by Titus and Starkey, it looked like.
Like you mentioned earlier, Cunningham, typically a wide receiver, not truly built like a running back, but my man, he is rocked up. He is a strong kid, pound for pound, one of the stronger kids, and he's tough. He don't care that he might only weigh 140 pounds and taking handoffs going through the A-gap.
Cunningham with a gain of 2, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Now he's going to fight for every yard that he's going to get. He's going to earn those yards tonight.
This power eye, man, it's been a minute since I've seen it. Bringing it back, the running game. It's back to the NFL. It's back here in high school football. Again, Cunningham puts his shoulder down, and he is taken down with a gang tackle. Gavin Hiscox first on the scene.
Yeah, South Range just does a great job of getting 4 or 5 hats to the ball. Cunningham does a great job on contact, making the first guy feel a little bit, but very quickly 3 or 4 more Raiders right on top of him.
And that's what the Raiders have done and continue to do so well, is buzz to the football and hats to the pigskin, as they say.
Yeah, another big third down here. You got third and about 7. Looks like they're going to stay in that personnel in the stack eye. We like to call it 23 personnel, 2 tight ends, 3 running backs.
Cunningham, the tailback. And a jump from the Raiders, and they're going to tag South Range, looks like. And it's going to be Guido Miller, Uncle Guido.
Uncle Guido. We all got an Uncle Guido.
We sure do. And we got one here on South Range now as well. Not the kind of, that's the crazy uncle in Guido Miller. He's the guy that jumps off.
3rd and 2, much more manageable considering the success or lack of success that they've had so far tonight in the stack eye. You got to think maybe 4 down territory. You're on the other side of the 50, 3rd and 2. You can't go backwards.
Power eye again, Lance. They go to the fullback, the up back, and I guess the middle back, and it is a first down for Lakeview.
Yeah, Cunningham moved so quickly there. I from here I couldn't even tell that the fullback had the ball. That's just quick little belly action there for Lakeview. Gets the yards they need for the first down. We're moving here. Sticks are moving.
This is what Lakeview has to do. They've got to lean on the big boys up front, their size. South Range, known for their speed. And, of course, getting hats to the football. I mean, you've got to be able to block them out and follow those blocks.
You might not see a bigger offensive line in the NE8 and all of the NE8 than Lakeview has tonight.
Lance again. Takes a snap. He's going to take it himself. Cuts back. And tackle Will Gehring, the first on the scene. Assisted by Tommy Valentine and company.
And that's the thing with the stack eye is if you can get positive yards, and I know we talk about winning first down is the number you're looking for is 4. But the stack eye is built to break you down. It's built to make you feel it play after play throughout the whole night and hoping you can get something to break.
Is that 4 yards in a cloud of dust? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. 2 yards in a cloud of dust.
2 yards here, so it'll be 2nd and 8. And Lance from the shotgun for the first time tonight. Takes it. Hands off. Inside give. Trying to cut through. And another nice tackle by South Range before anything get crazy.
Yeah, and again, when you're in the stack eye, you force 11 burgundy hats to be inside of the box. When you spread them out and you get 4 receivers out in the field, you're spreading the defense out. There's not as many bodies in the box for the defense. And Callahan able to wiggle his way a little bit to get maybe another 2 or 3 there.
I had 45
I'm sorry. Yeah, no angle. My man's got some legs. He's a jet. He can move.
So it's 3rd and mid for the Bulldogs. Angle in the backfield. Joins Lance. Lance options it off to Angle. Near side looking for some space and not going to get it. Met there by Jason Vorshak, it looked like.
I like to play, and that's not easy to do as a sophomore quarterback running option. You know, things move so fast on Friday nights as compared to, freshman football, JV football. That was a good job, good read by Asa there to get rid of the football. And Unsurprisingly, looks like Lakeview is going to go for it on a little 4th and a long 4. Just under 2 here,
Yeah.
DJ already.
Ball at the 37-yard line. This could be pooch punt territory here, too. I don't know if Lance is a practice punter. He's going to roll out far side. He's going to step up, looking for space, and he is dropped before he can get to the first down marker, so it will be a turnover on downs. But we got do we have a flag?
Might be shoes that you're seeing. I don't think I see
No.
flag.
I saw 8 pointing that way.
Oh, okay.
I think he was signaling first down. I don't think that was necessarily the case.
And you know what? Lance, I think, had a shot at getting that first down, and I caught number 29 there, Daniel Landis, finish the tackle, drive his feet, drive Asa Lance backwards. And again, Lance not able to get that final yard he needed for the first down. So South Range is going to take over here, up 13-0 already with about 1:30 left.
Ball on the 34 for the Raiders. Punched in twice already. Tommy Valentine, 2 scores, if you're just catching up with us. Handoff inside. Looks like it's Starkey again. Starkey with some running room. Fending off hand tackles and getting across midfield all the way close to the other 40-yard line. That'll set up the Raiders with a first down with 1:24 left to go in quarter number 1.
Yeah, Starkey, only a sophomore, probably averaging close to 12, 13 yards a rush tonight already, doing a lot of damage on first down. Again, that opens up your playbook if you're South Range. You're successful on the run. Lakeview knows that, and you're able to kind of let Toy loose a little bit, play action, roll outs. I got to say, the one thing I am surprised seeing South Range for the first time this year is how willing and how much they are throwing the ball so far tonight with a sophomore quarterback.
1st and 10 for South Range. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Your reference to Nick Toy. Inside give. Hagan looking for some space. Right side. And he's going to be twisted and brought down right at the sticks. And I think they're going to give him the first down. And they will. Maybe. Yep, they do.
Yeah, they're going to move it.
So interesting kind of concept. You said, so much trust in sophomore quarterback. Nick Toy is part of a national champion flag football team. And he has been one that they've had their eye on for some time. As you mentioned, just a sophomore, but one that is, this sophomore class around the area, Lance being one of them, is incredible. Hagan, ball again on the inside. He's got some running room. He's got the sideline, and he's tackled from behind at about the 10-yard line. It'll be another first down for South Range, but boy, oh boy, if the run is working, Toy's happy to have a quote-unquote night off to give it to the big boys.
Yeah, and we talked about the size for Lakeview. Looks like we are going to get the quarter here. We talked about the size for Lakeview. The athleticism right now up front for South Range is just giving them too many fits. We're getting running backs not even touching the football within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage.
That's going to do it for the first quarter. South Range 13, Lakeview 0. Back after this on YSN with quarter number 2.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Toyota of Warren, trusted to get you into your dream ride since 1996. And winner of Carfax's top-rated dealer award 6 years in a row. We've got great trucks, an experienced finance team, and the ease of Toyota Care's no-cost maintenance on all new Toyotas. Find yours with us today at Toyota of Warren. Check out Toyota of Warren's all-new website for online inventory with new models delivered daily. Set up financing or schedule service at toyotaofwarren.com.
The ins and outs of everyday life can be chaotic. This is how every hectic day should end. Get any one of these hot tubs for less than $189 a month. And for right now, you can run on dealer money, which is 0% APR for 72 months. Your escape is just a step away. Visit your favorite location or burnettpools.com/Vita-spas for a quote today.
Back we come, second quarter. DJ Oakley, Sam Bellino, South Range, first and goal from the 10. With a 13-0 lead. Man in motion's Valentine. Toy takes a snap, goes inside give, trying to get Hagan in the end zone. This pile going to be pushed inside the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and goal for the Raiders.
Yeah, and even inside of the red zone, things starting to tighten up a little bit defensively. But still, South Range able to churn out about 7 yards there on first down. Just doing a great job on the ground. The guys up front doing a great job getting bodies on bodies.
Raiders bouncing back after that 0-1 start with 2 straight, Salem and Barberton. They lost to Lake week 1. A very good Lake team. Toy in the gun. Moves his man up left side. Clock down to 7. They go inside give again, trying to push it up and across. The big boys trying to move the pigskin across the pylon. They do. The signal from the near side is touchdown.
Yeah, they make Lakeview's eyes on defense move with all the moving around in the backfield with the motions and the reset. And Cunningham kind of had him at the 1-yard line, was unable to get some help. And Hagan just uses his strength to churn out that final yard to get across the line, the goal line there.
Jimmy Hagan with, I believe, his first touchdown of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And that'll line up Drew Starkey yet again. 1 for 2 on the night is Starkey. Titus on the hold, the snap good, the kick up, and that is true to Starkey. So, just like that, South Range opens up quarter number 2 with some scoring, and with 11:09 to go before halftime, it's South Range 20, Lakeview 0. Back after this, after a word from one of our great sponsors right here on your sports network.
Some families you're born with, then there's the family that you choose. Over the years, we've been blessed to have our family grow. No, we're not all related at Myers Family Insurance, but when you surround yourself with good people, it sure seems that way. Our goal is for you to feel that way whenever you meet someone from our team. At Myers Family Insurance, it's not just about helping you with your Medicare and retirement needs, it's about making you feel welcome to the family.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Back we come. Raiders score another one. 3 touchdowns for the Raiders tonight. 1 by Jimmy Hagan, 2 by Tommy Valentine, and it's a 20-0 lead for South Range. Just over 11 minutes to go before halftime. Kickoff fielded and returned out to approximately 24-yard line or so. So another long field for the Bulldogs to start this one. Sam, when you think about Lakeview, this power I, you mentioned, you got to wear the team down. Can it do the opposite too? Can it wear your guys down if it's not being successful?
Yeah, it can. It also becomes a mental game for you. You're looking at the scoreboard, and you're all of a sudden you're down 3 scores, and you're in a power I formation. You got to be able to get out of the power I when you're behind on the scoreboard, because you're eventually going to run out of time. Now I know there's 11 minutes in the second quarter here, but South Range is doing whatever they want offensively. It does look like Lakeview's going to come out and some 10 personnel, spread it out a little bit.
Lance in the gun. Has a back to his left. Takes a snap. They're going to go inside give. I don't know if the communication was lost there. Lance looked like he wanted the football on the RPO, and back taken down in the backfield.
Yeah, just looked like a simple zone read with a two-way go for Lance. And again, things happen so quick on Friday nights. I'm talking a half a second to ride that mesh out, and you got to make a decision, give or go. Looked like he did want to go, but it was just too late, and Angle did the right thing, covered the football up.
No gain, no loss.
Yeah.
So Lance will trot back out. You think we're going to see a heavy dose of shotgun from here on out?
I think so, especially here in the second quarter.
Cunningham will line up on the near side. Lance once again in the shotgun, angle to his right. Oh, bad snap, and Lance is just going to cover it up, and boy, oh boy. Tough break for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sitting up here advocating for spreading it out and going shotgun, and then things like that can happen when you are in the shotgun. You train June, July, and August for things like this. It's a simple snap exchange center to quarterback, and I know it's a big deal here at Lakeview. They carve out time just to have some time to have those exchanges, and that's just an untimely test of luck there for Lakeview.
3rd and 22 for the Bulldogs. Ball on the 12-yard line. They'll line it up again. Play clock ticking down to 7. I don't know if they're going to be get it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they got it off before the officials could look up, and play is made. But, boy, they were flirting with that play clock there.
Yeah, I was watching the guy at the umpire there at the 35, and he put the whistle in his mouth, and I think the ball was snapped right before he can blow it. So they are lucky to get it off, but at the same time, a 1-yard gain, nothing going there for Lakeview, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Jacob Emsch on the tackle. Sorry, Sammy.
Yeah, no. Good. I'm just going to, good chance here that South Range gets the ball deep into Lakeview territory to start this series. Wouldn't be surprised to see a return touchdown here. I don't know. I got a feeling here.
High snap again. Another great athletic play. It is booted away. And boy, oh boy, where are they going to mark this one? At the 45. So nice punt.
Yeah, not again. Great job there by punter Blake Swinning, number 12, to use his athleticism to gather that errant snap, get the ball out. We talked about potentially them getting the football deep inside of the Lakeview territory, but they're only going to start here at the 45. When you bring the house like South Range did there to block the punt, you can't really set up a return. And luckily, smart enough freshman Blake Swinning to get the ball and kick it quickly. Does a great job there.
1st and 10 at the 45 for the Raiders. Ball moved up. This is off to Titus. Titus spins around at the 31. He's brought down. I meant to say potential ball carrier moved up to the right side.
Yeah, no, I was here a couple weeks ago with Cam Carson, Marco DeFalco,
Legends.
and Legends. Yep, out playing the botch right now, but
the botch.
That was a soft spot for Lakeview all night against Crestview. Was that 7-yard hitch route in a cover 3, corners bailing. Just your outside linebacker's not going to get there in time. Just an easy pitch and catch. A confidence builder there for your quarterback.
Clock ticking its way down to the 8-minute mark here in the second quarter. Toy in the gun again. Brings up Starkey to his left side. Handoff. Drew looking for some space. Again, finding space. Running through and over. Cunningham gets the tackle, but he went for a ride.
Yeah, Cunningham is, he's running the football offensively. He's on all special teams. He's out there playing corner, making tackle after tackle. That kid is
nails. He is tough.
He is tough. It's tough to do. I don't care how in shape you are. It's tough to do, man. The South Range quick in and out of the huddle, just snap after snap after snap.
Toy again in the gun. Starkey to the left. 2 receivers split out wide for Toy as well. Handoff inside and bouncing back toward he's just short of the end zone, actually.
Yeah, and I'm going to go back, 10 years now, probably 10, 11 years for my time at Hubbard. We had a speedster on our team, George Hill, one of the fastest cats I've ever seen with the football. We'd give him jet sweep. And Landis there kind of made me remember a little bit of George Hill there, sticking his foot in the ground after getting some width and just getting vertically so quick and getting a good 9-yard gain there for Landis.
Ball on the 1.
Says quarterback written.
Toy, hands off, trying to get into the end zone and in. Touchdown Raiders. Drew Starkey gets in.
And I don't think and I don't feel like the South Range staff feels like they need to dig deep into their playbook tonight. Every play they're calling seems to be a positive play for them offensively. That's a good feeling for, a play caller, a good feeling for a quarterback. And when you hear your number called in the huddle, you got to be feeling really good about what's going to happen, what's going to transpire.
So Starkey trying to add another and get the entire drive, essentially. And We got one player coming out for Lakeview.
Yeah, it looks like a helmet came off, so they're going to force him out.
6:54 to go before halftime. South Range out in front, 26-0. Extra point attempt. Titus with the hold. Starkey will attempt it. Good snap, good hold, good. No, kick is
blocked
off the mark. And it's going to stay 26-0.
Yeah, looks like somebody up front for Lakeview got a paw up there. Starkey's kicks have not been great tonight. His one that went through, the first one that went through was pretty low. But 26-0 here, South Range, midway through the second.
We'll take a break. Back after this.
A better night's sleep starts at Sleepy Hollow Sleep Shop. Discover luxury sleep solutions for any budget with a carefully curated gallery of premier mattresses from leading manufacturers, including Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Beauty Rest Black, and more, all under one roof. Plus, enjoy exclusive closeout savings on select mattresses up to 50% off. Free delivery, setup, and removal on most makes and models. Only at Sleepy Hollow Sleep Shop.
Sleepy Hollow, locally owned since 1979. How did you sleep last night?
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Coca's Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley with you alongside my broadcast partner. Feels good saying that once again, Sam Bellino.
We are back, baby.
We're back. Kick is going to be fielded. Lakeview running, trying to find a little crease and taken out. Cunningham let Mr. Do It All tonight.
Yeah, tried to get to the middle of the field, and South Range does a great job stringing him out. Reverses field, and usually when that happens, there's some green grass, but South Range does a good job redirecting and making a play there.
Huge drive for Lakeview here.
We keep saying it, but
I mean, they just get more impactful as it goes on. You don't want to see a running clock if you're a Bulldog fan, obviously.
Yeah, I just think we're seeing a trickle effect, a little domino effect of Hayden Newton not suiting up tonight.
I'd agree with that. I mean, we mentioned in the top of the show that both teams battling injuries.
Yeah.
Vorshak on defense only, it looks like. Lance takes a snap, and he's going to go near side. That is caught and eventually pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it's number 5, Trace Goizueta there for the Bulldogs. Again, another confidence-building throw from your quarterback. Get the South Range corner kind of on his heels a little bit and able to make a little move. Gain 5 after the catch there from the line of scrimmage.
We mentioned Jason Vorshak, and like Joe Hendry, he appears right there on that tackle. Little wrestling reference for all the folks at home. Other probably looking at each other like, what did he say? Who's Joe Hendry? Look it up. Lance in the gun. Takes a snap, loses the football, and he's able to get it back.
Yeah, he's lucky that he was able to get that because there was a South Range Raider right at his shoelaces. I think that from what I saw here, I think that snap was able to be handled. Again, you're asking a lot from a sophomore quarterback here against a perennial powerhouse in the South Range Raiders. Lakeview has seen some good teams this year. Springfield, Crestview, Jefferson. He's gotten his feet wet, but none of those teams quite at South Range's level annually. Crestview, great football team.
Yes,
they
3-0.
Yeah, great football team.
Kellen Pitzer was in there on the tackle, the stop, trying to get that football back. The linebacker creeping up to the line is Pitzer this time. Another bad snap. Lance running for his life trying to just get the football, and it will be another sack. And this time it was, I want to make sure I give this young man, it was Emsch who lifts Lance back to his feet. You love seeing sportsmanship in moments like that.
During my time coaching, those are things that I talked about doing too. Laying somebody out, getting a big hit, tackling somebody, helping them up, and just telling them, hey, I'm coming back for more. Get ready, man. Lace up because I'm coming back. But you're right. That's good sportsmanship. We're going to see freshman Blake Swinning here again in punt formation. We'll see if South Range decides to go after it again. If they do, probably not much of a return for South Range. If they decide to get a return here, again, I'm feeling a good return.
Clock ticking its way down to the 5-minute mark here before halftime.
Might have to use
Swinning. Good.
Timeout. Able to get it off.
Get it off. Swinning. He just gets that one off. And it's going to take a hop at the 40-yard line and hop out of bounds as well. So the Raiders will have decent field position again on the Bulldogs side of the 50-yard line.
And Swinning doing a great job not giving returnable punts. Everything has been to the sideline. And again, when you think South Range is going to be deep into the territory of the Bulldogs, they're right about midfield here to start their drive. They are 4 for 4, scoring touchdowns on their drives, and we'll see if they can make it 5 for 5 here.
And I think this is where you get some offensive line motivation and momentum. If you're Coach Rock, Coach Foster, Hagan up to the left side of Toy. Fake handoff. They're going to go play action. And that one intended for Guido Miller. Now, the story, it was given to me earlier this week. So, Guido Miller is Uncle Guido to quarterback Nick Toy. Real life, modern family situation.
Yeah, it's a tangled web we weave here.
I can't wait to just untangle that cord in a player profile with Uncle Guido himself. And, of course, Nick Toy will be able to speak his mind this year. Live at Giangelo, 7 p.m. every Tuesday. Handoff. Jimmy Hagan looking for some speed. Kicks it up. He was following Pitzer up over the 40-yard line. Pitzer was just looking for somebody to hit. There was nobody out there.
Yeah, there was. He probably saw 1 or 2 blue jerseys, a little bit away from him. Just didn't know which one to go after. And Cunningham does a good job finishing that tackle. Good run. If you're Coach Rock, you'll take points whenever you can get them. But in an ideal state, you run out this clock, get another touchdown to end the first half, not give the ball back to Lakeview.
Lakeview will receive the football after the halftime festivities. 3rd and short for the Raiders right here. Hagan to the left side of Toy. Nick, handoff. Jimmy looking for some room. Got a blocker again and again. Ball is out this time, and it is recovered by South Range. Boy, oh boy.
A shout out there, number 61, Cody Ewert. I think you gave him a sack on the last defensive series. Was able to.
That's the center running down there and pouncing on that football, like nimble like a cat.
And that's just program football. Those are guys that are running down the field. They're not even involved in the play. And that's what I talk about, running to the football, offensively and defensively. You just never know what's going to happen, and only good things can happen when you run to the football.
Jimmy Hagan looked like a kangaroo in Mama Rue's pouch right there.
I love to see it.
With Petzer
hand
out
on his
there.
back.
It was incredible. 2 in a row. Raiders first down now. Starkey to the right side. Toy's going to toss it. Near side, he finds his man. It's Starkey out in the flats, cutting back and over the 20-yard line.
And when you go into a trip set, typically, in high school football, you see a split coverage from the defense, zone to the trips, man to the backside, and it's hard to account for the running back. And Starkey was able to leak out of the backfield with nobody around him, and another easy pitch and catch there for Toy.
1st and 10 for South Range again. Creeping again towards that end zone. Toy back to his right. Tosses to his right. Has a man over the middle looking. I think that's Titus, and I know that's a touchdown.
Yeah, a little simple 5-yard slant route right in front of Cunningham. Ball was put right in front of him, allowed him to keep his speed while running the route and get vertical across the goal line. Gets a quick 6.
Tommy Titus gets a tutty. It's the TNT connection once again. Toy and Titus.
I like that. Both sophomores. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Tell you what, there's a lot of exciting young ball players in this NE8. I think Gerard has another sophomore to sophomore connection, maybe even sophomore to freshman connection in Gerard. Don't know the receiver's name. I know the quarterback over there is coach's son, Pearson.
A.J. Pearson. That's kicked is up, and it is good. So the Raiders add on to their lead. There it is, 33-0 here in the second quarter. 3 minutes to go before the bands take the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Get back to doing the things you love. Regain your freedom from chronic pain without surgery or drugs. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our chiropractic services were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
Back we come. 3:06 to go here in quarter number 2. The South Range Raiders out in front 33-0 over Lakeview. DJ Yoakley, Sam Bellino with you. And this kick is going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line, looking for some space. And the Raiders going to collapse the coverage right at in the middle of the field, not at midfield.
Yeah, if you're Coach DeJulio and the Bulldogs here, we talk about each possession they come out offensively. Not only do I'm sure you and I feel like this is the biggest possession for Lakeview, you don't want to give the ball back to South Range before
No
halftime.
turnovers.
You can't turn the ball over. You got to turn the clock a little bit. South Range is going to use their timeouts. You have to get a couple first downs here, move the sticks. We talked about it last year. There's no team in the area better than the before 4 and after 4 halftime at South Range.
That middle 8.
The middle 8.
And if you're wondering what we're talking about, as Sam said, the last 4 minutes of the first half, the first 4 minutes of the second half, the middle 8 that everybody talks about, Raiders pretty doggone good over the years. Lakeview has to avoid that right now. Cannot turn it over. Handoff, right side, looking for some speed. It's coming. Cunningham, there's a flag down, and I'm wondering if that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, a couple. I think right on the edge there, 87 for Lakeview. Nolan Allen kind of grabbing cloth on the edge there. There's a reason why Cunningham was able to get to the edge, it seems. And not a good start to the drive. So, again, if South Range wants to, they can, the clock's going to stop here. Well, maybe not because it's still first down, but South Range still has their timeouts 3 timeouts to expose.
While we have a second, want to say a special hello down to Columbus, CC Foster. Now a Buckeye down there in her freshman year. Hi, CC. And Amy Foster as well.
Did she go to the Ohio State-Texas football game?
I don't think so. That was a hard ticket to get.
Oh, yeah.
But I could be wrong. I'm wrong usually all the time. Just ask my wife. Handoff, right side. The Raiders are all over it. Look like Vorshak and company.
Yeah, again, not much going there for Lakeview. If you're Callan Cunningham, after this football game, you're texting mom, you're texting dad, hey, get some ice ready for me at home because he's touching the football every play, special teams, making tackles. Again, we can't understate his toughness tonight here for the Lakeview Bulldogs. 7, Callan Cunningham. Looks like Coach Rock is going to let this clock go still. Again, not urgent to use your timeouts. You're up 33-0. Coach Rock has a lot of respect for Coach DeJulio and the program here.
Ton. Lance under center. Pitch, left side, looking for space. Good breakdown. My goodness.
It's just Lakeview's unable to sustain blocks and allow Cunningham to get space. He's having a lot of trouble getting going, and he's got a lot of speed. We've seen him moving a little bit on special teams on kickoff return. South Range is just not allowing him any space to get going.
Want to send a special shout out to the Yeagleys as well. Kelly and Dan Yeagley, who are missed so incredibly much.
Haven't gotten to see him this year, but great people, man. They're just top-notch.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Little tidbit, what I'll tell you is this is the adoption day, the gotcha day for the Yoakleys. So guess who was there 1 year ago today? The Fosters and the Yeagleys.
That's awesome. Good for you guys.
It was awesome. It was great. I mean, in the wake of everything that's happened this week, it's nice to end on a Friday night in Lakeview watching football and make you smile, and especially with the day that it is. And we'll have that for the rest of our lives. So
it's awesome.
Breaking news.
Looks like they're going to let this clock tick to halftime here.
And that's okay. That's a great move.
Yeah.
Classy move by both coaches, understanding they're banged up.
We're going to get to see one heck of a show here at halftime.
The band.
The
Bulldog pride of Cortland, Ohio. So we will have that for you. Don't worry about that. Sit back, crank up the volume, and we'll have it for you right here on YSN right after these commercial breaks. Thank you to our sponsors. Right now it's South Range 33 and Lakeview 0. Back after this.
Students come to Westminster with goals as unique as we are. Some know the career we want, some know the major we want, And for some, the goal is figuring it out. But no matter how we get here, we all graduate the same way, ready to succeed.
You might get 15 minutes to yourself every day. Would you rather spend it in your old, outdated shower or in a new, beautiful, low-maintenance shower? At Home Team and Window Depot, we turn your dreams into reality without the hassle. Our team handles everything from design to installation. You just sit back and enjoy the transformation. No mess, no stress, just a stunning new bathroom tailored to you. Contact us today for a free consultation and discover how easy and affordable it can be.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community.
Tonight, the Raider Band will debut their 90s mixtape halftime show. The band will open the show with the I Need Commode's hit song, Here Comes the Hot Stepper. Next, the Raider Band will feature the flag line to the infectious groove and melody of the Britney Spears hit single, Toxic. band like to thank you for being such a sick audience, and we close out the performance tonight with Bell Biv DeVoe's Poison. Ladies and gentlemen, the South Range Raider Marching Band. We'd like to thank our season sponsors, Meyer Family Insurance and Atlantic Masonry, for supporting the band. Go Raiders! Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Nathan Sensabaugh and Tyler Husowski, with majorette choreography by Carrie Probst and percussion instructor Tony Fertiber, led onto the field by drum majors Leo Bright and Cole McNally, we proudly present the musical pride of Portland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School Marching Band! Stepping into the arcade, the Lakeview Marching Band invites you to feel the beat in our 2025 show, March March Revolution. Introducing Whitney Houston's iconic 80s love song, I Wanna Dance With Somebody.
would you please welcome to Don Richards Field for the first time, our 8th grade band. The disco era brought them out dancing just for the fun of it. Let the Majorettes groove you through a Saturday Night Fever with this #1 Billboard hit by the Bee Gees. Hey audience, what you doing in your seats? You should be dancing.
Brad and Shan.
Let's hear it one more time for our 8th grade band. Our final song is featured in the iconic movie Dirty Dancing. We'll spotlight soloists such as baritone Xavier Butler, mellophones Rory Sensabaugh, Truth Campbell, Claire Remick, and Izzy Moss, trombones Isaac Harden, Colin Schuessler, Chelsea Walker, and Oliver Snyder, as well as trumpets Braden Shanauer and Zach Cunningham. We even have a killer sax solo by Logan Hartman. Be sure to look out for Majorette Melina Zervis and Drum Major Cole McNally as they pay tribute to an iconic scene from the movie. This is I've Had the Time of My Life. Hey, who put baby in the corner?
Talking about 9/11 last night. Were you married? Because we were together. We went four-wheeler. I told him we all got off work and went four-wheeler riding that night.
I didn't go to work. I thought Chris was at work. And he was like, Carissa, please World Trade Center. And I come down the steps and turn the lights on, and that's when the second one hit. Because I didn't have to be there till 11. You guys were together then?
We were, yeah. That night.
Oh, I thought you meant Amy were together then.
Oh, no. She
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors that you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric because we are everything electrical.
I'm Matt Crystal, and I've been a customer of Greenwood Chevrolet for nearly 10 years. The biggest thing about Greenwood that we love is you get that family-owned aspect that comes into play. We always work with Paul Kello. Paul makes it very simple for us to come in, purchase a vehicle, no different than we go and buy anything else. No hassle, no haggling, we drive them off the lot. Very simple process, which makes it a lot easier for us as a family of 6. Don't have to worry about it. I'm Matt Crystal, and Greenwood Chevrolet went the extra mile for me.
Are your windows letting in more than just the view? At Window Depot, we believe replacing your windows shouldn't be a hassle. Our experienced team handles everything from consultation to installation, making the process smooth and stress-free. Upgrade your home's comfort and energy efficiency effortlessly. Contact us today for a free consultation and discover how easy and affordable it can be.
Sleep last night.
The ins and outs of everyday life can be chaotic. This is how every hectic day should end. Get any one of these hot tubs for less than $189 a month. And for right now, you can run on dealer money, which is 0% APR for 72 months. Your escape is just a step away. Visit your favorite location or burnettpools.com/Vita-spas for a quote today.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
From Gia's to Giangelo's, we sure have grown over the years, but what hasn't changed is our appreciation for you. Thanks for choosing Giangelo's, and here's to many more years of great food and great times. Giangelo's.
Get back to doing the things you love. Regain your freedom from chronic pain without surgery or drugs. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our chiropractic services were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Welcome to
Healthcare.
Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center, where passion meets precision. Experience state-of-the-art technology with 3 TrackMan fitting bays, ensuring your clubs are perfectly tailored to your game. From fun games for the whole family to expert lessons and clinics, there's something for everyone. Our authorized Callaway Club Fitting Center ensures you're equipped with the best. Book online or call our golf shop to reserve your spot today. Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center. Elevate your game, rain or shine.
Some families are
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn that down. We had the band cranked up.
Ew.
They don't need to hear us that loud. Apologies for that, folks. DJ Yokley, Sam Bellino with you, getting ready to start the third quarter, which we'll fix on the scoreboard. There it is. Quarter number 3 about to get underway. It has been all South Range in this one, 33-0. Sam, good, bad, and ugly for this game so far.
Yeah, the good. South Range has been able to do whatever they want offensively, defensively. The bad, not so much for the Lakeview Bulldogs tonight. And the ugly is, some of the things that you take for granted, like snaps, penalties, that you don't want to see, especially in a game like this.
Lakeview will get the football coming out of the locker room, and the Raiders, Johnny on the spot with about 10 hats on the football, and it will be stopped at about the 20. Well, he keeps walking backwards.
29.
We're going to say 28. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeview. It is running clock territory here. Already 30 seconds milked off the clock.
Yeah, and if you're Lakeview, the game is somewhat out of hand. You want to put good plays, positive plays on tape for you and the coaching staff to go over tomorrow morning. These guys, they're not gonna lay down. You're gonna still see effort from the Bulldogs here tonight. But it's all about putting good plays together, stringing some good plays together, putting good plays on tape.
Lance under center. Takes the snap. They're going to go handoff. And Engel trying to find some running room and is, oh boy. There's a flag.
About 4 of them.
Yeah, that one's probably not going to go well tomorrow in film study for the Raiders.
And it looked like Landis right there, 29 for South Range, just shot out of a cannon through the gap.
Yep.
Lakeview offensive line was unable to get a hand on the linebacker. Just met him right in the hole, drove Engel backwards. And a little cherry on top for Landis. But like you said, if you're a coach, that's nothing that you want to see in a game like this.
Landis gets that hand on the back as Coach Rock guides him over to the sideline and has a quick word with him as he's met by his teammates over there. And Landis is going to continue conversations with, looks like Coach Rock over there.
Yeah, and good by Coach Rock for pulling him out of the game. You don't want anything drastic to happen. Not that I don't think there would be. That's just a good football play. He finished it tough, but you don't want anything crazy to happen to your linebacker.
1st and 10 for Lakeview. Oh, boy. And that play was absolutely blown up. And once again, Joey Zaid on the case. What a play by Jay-Z Money.
Joe Zaid. What a name. I like that. Quick, Joe Zaid. Powerful name there. Powerful tackle there.
Handmade for Joe Zaid right there.
There you go.
Tailor-made for Joe Zaid. That's not a sponsor. We're not tailor-made guys up here in this booth. If Brian Tonar is watching.
Nope.
We are Callaway.
Got rid of all of the tailor-mades.
Yeah, as you should. Welcome to being a grown-up, man.
Yeah, finally bought my first set of clubs.
2nd and 11. Shout out to Mill Creek Golf Course. Brian Tonar, of course, the legend. Rolling. Here's Lance, near side, looking downfield. He's going to keep it, tucks it, and is chased out of bounds at about the 50. They're going to mark him shy at the 49.
A very good decision there by Asa Lance to pull it down and get some yardage there. So now instead of you take a shot and it's incomplete and you're 3rd and 10, you're looking at a 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 5. I'd like to see him set in the pocket here and let a little slant route or hitch on the sideline. Something easy for the young sophomore quarterback.
Coach DiGiulio getting the play on to his sophomore quarterback himself. I like that. There's still an art to that.
There is, and you see a lot of teams, and I was one of them that tries to get to the system of signaling plays, and it's just tough. It just adds another layer of communication and something extra for your guys to think about.
Power eye situation here for Lakeview. They go back to it, and they go handoff, tailback, looking for room. And again, Raiders stacking things up right at the 50-yard line at midfield. A lot of burgundy and gold helmets piled up.
Yeah, no less than 7 or 8 there for South Range Raiders. Looks like Landis is done with his meeting with Coach Rock. Is going to come back onto the field, and Lakeview is going to bring out their punt personnel. Okay, let's talk good, bad, and ugly. One good thing for Lakeview tonight has been their freshman punter, Blake Swinning.
Who's back again at the 38-yard line. Go to Ewart on that last tackle, by the way. Swinning with another nice grab, and that one almost blocked. Kick is away.
Again, another good job of putting the football outside of the numbers for young Blake Swinning.
That's huge. I mean, obviously you look at the scoreboard here, not necessarily, right? But there's going to be a game where you need to flip the field, and Swinning's going to be there.
Right, and again, when you kick the ball outside of the numbers and you keep it in play, that's a 12-yard field there that you're kicking it to. You're cutting the field almost into a third. You're giving South Range no room for a return. Again, one of the positives here for the young Lakeview Bulldog squad tonight.
Raiders come out. Same situation. Toy in the gun. Back to his right this time. Handoff. Cutting back. Looking for some room. Stacked up and taken down about the 20-yard line. That's Drew Starkey.
That's just a simple buck sweep concept there for South Range. It's their bread and butter, man. Get the front side guard kicking out, backside guard wheeling through. Your running back is taught to get sideline to sideline, stick your foot in the ground and get vertical. And it's tough for a Lakeview defender because you're seeing the running back get width and you're trying to run to the sideline, then he just sticks his foot in the ground, gets vertical. Buck sweep, great concept. They've been running it for years, DJ.
Clock already down to 6:40 and ticking away here in the third quarter. Toy moves the back to his right. Another handoff. This is Landis. Landis getting loose. First down and more as DL. Is it Landis or is it Starkey?
I think it was Landis. It was Starkey to Landis. And
that daggone 29, 28. Yeah. We see 26. Oh, boy.
That inside scissors look again where he handed off to the running back, inside handoff to the reverse man. Designed for an inside run. It's just a funny look, a different look for a defense to prepare for.
First down and 10 for the Raiders. Jess Leone on commentary. That's the Youngstown After Dark commentary. Handoff right side. And again, the Raiders by the sticks. I think they're going to mark them short. We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to bring the sticks. Again, a positive play on first down. They have to be averaging over 10 yards on first down.
Oh, we can find out. That guy over there with the potty mouth, he's got all the stats.
Don't got to get defensive over here.
First and 10. Two out to the near side for Toys. He brings it back and a protector up to his left pocket. Man in motion. They go handoff. Near side looking for space. Cutting through. And that looks to be Landis again. And another big crease in gain for the Raiders.
Yeah, and again, I'm a broken record here, but again, my first time seeing the South Range Raiders team this year, but they just have a plethora of athletes that they can get the ball to. And as a defensive coordinator, Coach Mickey Sikora here for Lakeview, it's tough to prepare for. You can't single in on one guy, and you got a stud quarterback that you got to prepare for as well, and Toy. Just a lot to do for a defensive coordinator.
Another first and 10. This is a handoff. This is Ridge Ewart. And wearing the 26 like his big brother. Blake Ewart.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The E-Train.
E-Train. I remember the Blake name.
And nothing but praise from Coach Rock and talking about Ridge Ewart. And he said, you know what, he's the stable of backs that we have, he is one of the most consistent ones that we have.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the sheet. It's just a young freshman, huh?
Yeah. There is a lot to look forward to if you are living in burgundy and gold. Injury on the field. We will take a timeout. Back after this, right here on YSN.
Hi, I'm Carly Alfano.
And I'm Ryan Miller.
And we are from Hometown Insurance Solutions and WRS Insurance Solutions.
And did you guys know we do more than just Medicare products?
That's right, Ryan. We also offer life and health,
long-term care and disability,
and group health for your small business.
So for more details, feel free to give me and my friend Carly a call.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Injury is taken care of. We hope everything turns out well for the down player. Second down for the Raiders here in quarter number 3. Inside give, looking for some space. Cutting back, looking for more space. Still on his feet. Ewert looking for the corner of the end zone. Did he get it? He did.
Young Ewert, freshman running back for South Range, just breaks tackle after tackle. Another freshman, young. Are they gonna? They did call it a touchdown. Impressive run, man. Just breaking tackles, just for a young freshman. You're talking maybe 14, 15 years old against 17, 18-year-olds out there.
Hey, Ridge Ewert, welcome to the big show. Touchdown, first of his career, I believe.
Right off the buck sweep action. Allows his blockers out in front of him, sets up his blocks.
So Starkey to attempt the extra point. He's had his struggles tonight, but still tough night for Drew Starkey off of the right foot. So with that, it's 39-0. Clock stops for a moment. It's 3:23. We will take a timeout, pay some bills. Again, we are so appreciative of those who really count on us to serve you. So thank you. Make sure you use them. Make sure you tell them YSN sent you.
Reserve Run Golf Course, located in Poland, is your destination for great golf, delicious food, and fun times. Whether you're enjoying a round with friends or competing in one of our many leagues, Reserve Run is a great place for golfers of all ages. After golf, join us at another round bar and grill. With delicious food, cold drinks, and some of the best views in town, it's the perfect spot to relax after your round. Book your tee time or reservation today. Stop in or reach us online at reserverungolf.com. Reserve Run, golf, food, fun.
Back we come. 3:23 to go in quarter number 3. DJ Oakley, Sam Bellino with you. A 39-0 lead for South Range. The mercy clock is in effect. The referees wind it, and the Raiders will boot it away. Be fielded at about the 25-yard line.
Ball's out.
Oh, boy. Ball is out. That's bad news for Lakeview, and it looks like they recovered it. I don't see any South Rangers pointing.
It looks like 86 there for Lakeview. Nicholas Townsend comes out of the scrum with the football.
Good news for the Bulldogs. We are in the heart of the NE8 season, man. Week 1 here. Poland, the only team not an NE8 battle tonight, as they're battling Canfield right now. Last check, they had the lead.
Battle of what? Battle of 224?
Battle of 224.
Okay.
Everybody else, it's NE8 season. And, boy, when we talk about NE8 in high school football, this is the conference you talk about. Used to be the SEC, now it's more the Big Ten, which is the creme de la creme, or creme de la creme, depending on if you're potato or potato.
Yeah, just some good football teams in the NE8. And South Range has dominated the conference the last few years. Poland's going to give them a run for the money this year.
I think there's another team out there that's got their sights set on an NE8 championship, as Lance is going to find his way up to approximately a 39-yard line. Girard has looked good.
Girard, Hubbard out to a 3-0 lead.
Yep.
I think they're on top of Niles right now, over in Niles.
But Niles is dancing right now.
Niles.
They've been impressive in that game.
Yeah, off of a tough Week 1 loss against Howland. They lose on a block punt safety.
Heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking. That can be like in the back of your head through the whole season, one of those losses.
Fans, don't forget, if you're wondering what other teams are doing in the Valley right now, there's only one place to go, ysnlive.com/score. Check out our scoreboard and every single game up to the minute, updates on every single score that we have, and some games we don't. It's ysnlive.com/scores. Pass over to Cunningham, near side, and Hagan had him for a moment, lost him, and the other South Range Raiders on the scene to make the tackle on Cunningham, who has been dynamic, and I think this young man is going to have himself a year by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah, tough sledding. tough sledding there for Cunningham to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lance puts it just behind him, was unable to get the ball clean and get upfield, but made a couple moves on some defenders, and you saw the rally to the football there by the Raiders. Again, another 8 or 9 caps to the football for the Raiders.
3rd and 5 for Lakeview as they big boys march to the line. You wondered what the context was going to be at the end of the night when it came to the size versus speed, as Lance takes the shotgun snap, rolls out far side, fires deep downfield. He's got a man, and it is broken up. What a play defensively. I'm trying to get a number. Is that Mark A?
I'm not sure defensively. I know that ball was
Slana. They got Slana. And you got the can you get that over there? They got the cell phones out.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Look at that. The lightning bugs are out.
Yeah, it looked like Cunningham got his hands on that ball, just was unable to come down with it. Again, like you said, good finishing defensive play there by the defender.
Frank Slana.
South Range.
Frank the Tank.
And, I want to go back to you talking about size versus, speed and athleticism. Sure. We are going to get to the quarter, so we will get back to that after we pay some bills here.
Fireside Chat with Sam Bellino. We come back right here on your sports network.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be-open Gaba Camp out at Barbara Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
Tired of placing buckets under ceiling drips? At Pally Roofing, we turn leaky nightmares into dry, cozy dreams. Our skilled team swiftly diagnoses and repairs roof issues, restoring comfort to your home. No more sleepless nights worrying about the next downpour. Thank you for letting Pally Roofing bring peace back to your home. Call us at 87 Roof Dude or visit pallyroofing.com to get your stress-free quote.
Students come to Westminster with goals.
Tired of placing buckets under ceiling drips?
Students come to Westminster with goals as unique as we are. Some know the career we want, some know the major we want, and for some, the goal is figuring it out. But no matter how we get here, we all graduate the same way, ready to succeed.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter set to begin. Sam Bellino, DJ Oakley with you. I correct myself. It has begun. The rolling clock has started here in Lakeview. Raiders have that lead. This is going to be booted away. Titus going to let it go. Rolls inside the 20-yard line. We saw that last ad from Westminster College. Proud alum. And we also have some Westminster former Raiders who are there. Gavin Nagy is out there making a big difference, I hear, on special teams. And, of course, Andrew Bryan out there as well. So many great student athletes go to Westminster for a great education, and you can too. Head over to westminster.edu for more information today. There's my plug.
Nice.
Now,
proud alum.
Oh, I'm very proud. Proud that they're also paying advertising on YSN now. They taught me well.
Very good. But yeah, let's go back to the size versus speed. For years, I spent years at Hubbard as a defensive coach and defensive coordinator for some years at Hubbard. And when we started the NE8 and South Range joined us, you watch film and you're not impressed with their size, and you always leave the film room with some sort of.
As the handoff, the inside give goes, we got some new personnel in the game. We'll get to them as fast as we can. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, but you come out of the film session with some sort of positivity and encouragement, okay, they're not that big. We should be able to have their way with them a little bit, but it's been 7 years in the NE8, and they've proved that they're going to beat you with their athleticism up front, with their 6 foot, 195 pounds, 5'10", 190-pound guys up front, and it's just been the same dance year after year.
New quarterback for South Range, Levi Woodward, the 6-foot freshman, who goes inside give. And that is going to be Dimitri Ganatis. Ganatis, a 5'8", 190-pound junior.
Yeah, the one thing we'll say about these Lakeview Bulldogs is, there's 3 phases to a football game. There's offensive, defensive, and there's special teams. And, if South Range wants to make a run, like they've had in the past into the playoffs, they're going to have to do some soul searching in terms of special teams. Lakeview's done a good job in terms of special teams tonight.
Woodward goes inside. I think that's Ridge Ewert, who crosses over the line of scrimmage and gets close to the sticks. We'll see where they put him. Looks like they're going to have a first down.
And sometimes special teams comes down to, using some of your younger, fresher legs, getting them onto the field, giving them an opportunity to play under the lights on Friday night. And you're going to have your aches and pains with those young guys on special teams. And on the flip side, when you're showing a lot of positive things on special teams, it's because you're well coached. It's because you've spent time doing it, repping it out at practice.
Woodward brings up his back to his right side. We'll keep that conversation going here in a moment. Handoff, Ewert, and he is going to be taken down in the backfield. All right, so one of the things that I'm interested in, this is me speaking as an observer and someone who's covered South Range for the last 9 years. A lot of these sophomores, this is their time on special teams. This is their time to shine and earn kind of their stripes, so to speak, on special teams. But because the numbers are lower, we graduated over 20 seniors last year. You look at this, you've got 8 seniors this year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those sophomores are being called upon to do a lot more just in the regular offense and defense. And not only that, but the numbers are a little bit lower this year, so they can't two-platoon as much as they typically do.
Right, but you know what another factor is, and when you're talking about that, is how many games last year did we call that South Range had a running clock?
You're right.
These young guys, these freshmen, these sophomores are getting valuable time on Friday night. And it shows when South Range isn't rebuilding, when you lose 20 seniors, you're reloading because those guys are getting valuable time on Friday nights because your upperclassmen are doing their job in the first, second, third quarters and allowing these young guys to get reps like we're seeing right now.
Ewert gets up to the 34-yard line, and it's going to be third down and about 4 yards for the Raiders here. The clock ticks its way down to 7.5. Want to special thank, with all due sincerity, Mr. Jess Leone, who always gives us unbelievable stats, makes our jobs lots easier. Thank you, Jess.
We couldn't get the bleep in time earlier, though.
No, the dump button didn't work.
Late on that one.
That's not in the budget right now. That's 4 times now. That's good. Just keep the mileage going, Jess. That's going to be a first down for the Raiders.
It's helpful when you have a guy up here like him that's running the stats and
it's so helpful. So helpful. And we want to give a shout out to the Lakeview Stat crew. I know you know very well. They've been nothing but hospitable and incredible up here. Some great conversations in the booth between.
Lou is a Lakeview legend.
Yep.
Lou, how many years? 32 years.
Whew.
Stats at Lakeview. Just a legend.
That's a stat in itself. Woodward takes the snap, looking downfield. He's going to toss, throws it over the middle. This one's caught, completed, and into Lakeview territory. 88. He was Tommy Titus last year. He's got the 11 this year. This is Giorgio Mariano.
Not Italian at all.
Paisan, 6 foot, 150-pound freshman. Another young gun for South Range.
It's just a great concept. You get a guy to run to the sideline and force the outside linebacker to run with him, and you set a receiver right in that hole that the outside linebacker vacates. Young freshman able to put the ball right on the numbers there.
Raiders move the sticks again. First down in Lakeview territory. Ridge Ewert to the left side. Woodward gives the handoff. Ridge spins off a tackle, looking for some room. Still on his feet and finally taken down after breaking 4 tackles on that play. Ridge Ewert, maybe he's the new E-Train.
Yeah, just year after year, you see young guys in the stable, running backs, that are just looking to fill shoes of the guys that they looked up to. They watch play football on Friday nights. And we could talk, about running backs for South Range for hours.
Yep. You can go back to the 90s easily. Woodward scans and a handoff on an end around, looking for some space. getting up and getting tackled shy of the first down. And we got a flag, it sounds like.
Yeah,
but give some love to Tristan Toy. Yes, it is Tristan Toy. We learned very quickly last week. There is another one. It's a cousin of Tristan Toy. We didn't hide T-Toy after his senior year. It's a brand new one, and this one is 5'7", 135-pound freshman, and he's got every bit the speed as his cousin Tristan has.
It's just it's funny. I mean, you say all these names for South Range, and they're all family. They're all family members of guys from the past. A lot of them, I should say. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
We're going to have to start using code names for that one because there's a lot of people that are going to tune in and go, what?
I'm just looking down the list. Toys, Vorshak, Ewert, can go on and on. A couple Ewerts on the roster here.
Cody and Ridge. Ridge the youngest. Snap is low. Woodward fires downfield and has a man coming back to it. Is it caught? It is! What a grab!
Vincent Polito, number 12 there for the Raiders.
Vinny Polito making a grab. And I'm going to need his dad to check the heartbeat on me right now. What a great grab. Mr. Polito, one of the best, and the Polito family, of course. Well respected across not only South Range, but the entire area. And another reason is Vinny gets an unbelievable grab right there on a comeback route that Woodward just tossed up. Nice completion. Ridge, round the corner. He gets stuck into the ground this time, and a flag comes out.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a face mask there at the end of the play. 26 there for Lakeview, Preston Littleton. Been in the program for 4 years now. Senior wide receiver DB.
Raiders backing up.
Oh. I thought I saw a face mask.
Oh, yep, you got it.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, they're all personal fouls.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You should see that first. Isn't it usually personal foul, face mask?
Right.
It was.
Yeah,
hey,
backwards.
I'm not the official.
Getting some younger guys for Lakeview trotting onto the field here.
Clock at 2:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter. DJ Yoakley, Sam Bellino with you. We'll have a chance to talk to Coach Rock Tuesday at Giangelo's. Do not forget it. Handoff to Ewert, and Ridge fighting his way. The offensive line still battling. And this is huge opportunities because you look at the big boys up front and the starting lineup for South Range, the offensive, defensive lines. Boy, it is that's all your weight right there. I mean, that's it. So these guys are going to have to get some reps because come next year, they are the mainstays in this program.
Yeah, live update from that Poland-Canfield game. Canfield 14, Poland 13.
That's a game. Only one place you can get it, too. The handoff on the inside, looking for space, looking to try to push it across the goal line. I wonder if that is going to do it for – they're going to have to snap it again.
Yeah, at least one more.
I imagine that South Range is going to take as much time off this clock as they possibly can. There's 39 seconds.
Quick out of the huddle.
Ball's at the 2-yard line. Woodward. Man in motion. Gives it. End around. And into the end zone. It's Tristan Toy for the touchdown.
Yeah, he had a lot of space there. Bodies on bodies outside for the Raiders. Great blocking on the edge there. Was able to just kind of waltz his way into the end zone.
So we got 45?
Yes, sir.
45-0. So the Raiders up 45-0.
This is tough, too, when you got your upperclassmen, your starters that have been sitting on the sideline for probably 20 minutes real time. Now you're asking them to come out and be a part of this PAT team.
And the kick is no good. Nope, it was good. My apologies.
Got to get the binoculars
Lay
out.
that. I had him down. I was looking at what was going on in front of us as opposed to what was going on the field. Poor me. 46-0. And that's the way it is going to end. Final score, the Raiders go to 3-1 on the year. Lakeview will be 2-2 going into week 5. And certainly, when you look at this, Sam, obviously Lakeview did a lot of things right, just could not get the ball punched in the end zone here this evening.
Yeah, they just couldn't get anything going offensively. Again, South Range using their speed on the defensive side to shoot gaps, get a lot of hats to the football. Lakeview staying true to their stack guy for a little while there, just, again, unable to get anything going. And again, South Range proves why they're the cream of the crop here in the NE8. And for another week, they are, as far as I'm concerned, the champs of the NE8 right now until somebody decides to take them down. So impressive showing here tonight by the South Range Raiders.
Great opportunity to check out the Pullen-Canfield game right now or any other game on YSN. We've got a full slate for you. On behalf of Sam Bellino, Jess Leone, my name's DJ Oakley. We'll see you next time right here on YSN. Good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.